Hello, Boost strapping readers, and those of you who are subscribed to our feed on YouTube.
We're getting popular.
We're getting popular.
Yeah.
We're getting popular. So if that's judged by the amount of hate mail that we get, we're getting really popular.
Right.
But we're back for Boost Basics, and it's volume 9 today. Today's date, Nick?
July 10th.
No, it's payday, man!
It is payday.
It is payday. So it is July 10th, 2008. It's payday over here at eBoost. So drinks on Evan. So today what we have is 4 key takeaways. We've been asked recently from an email from our last blog. They had talked about exactly what are the newest tools that we've learned out here, and a few that we've taken away from eBoost Learning Expo, which we talked about in the last Boost Basics.
Right.
So yeah, of course we want to share with you guys, our friends over there, exactly what some of the few tools that we've been keeping tabs on recently and that we're using for certain clients. Today we're going to run through 4. We're not going to give everything away, but we're going to give you guys 4, a little bit of an appetizer. First of all is Google Ad Planner. Anybody that wants to get into media buys, or you're looking for your corporation, and maybe perhaps you're looking for somebody that will be able to plan out your media for the rest of the year, specifically geared towards your demographic or the psychographic profiling of your users. Google Ad Planner right now is in beta and it's accepting invitations right now. So go check it out and sign up for it. It's absolutely a great tool, plug and play. It'll also get you on the same page with us when you're communicating with us for some of our clients out there, because we're using it for a lot of our clients as well. Absolutely exceptional tool. Go sign up for it after this video, Google Ad Planner. That's number 1. Number 2, we talk about social technographics quite often.
Right.
So to give you a quick gist of it, it's that different generations have use social technologies in different ways. For instance, you may think that Facebook is geared towards specifically only the Gen Y generation, but social technographics actually breaks it down to either people that are contributing or people that have joined groups. So that's why the technographics of Facebook right now is people that create, which is the reason why Gen Y is oftentimes clumped up with people that create the media, but also with a lot of Gen Xers who join these communities. But again, social technographics profile tool, you'll be able to see it. We'll put a link to it on our blog as well at bootstrapping.com. But, well, I guess if they're reading this on the blog, it's like right there.
Yeah,
right. It's
right
like right there. So, but for those of you who want to know about it right now, go to forrester.com/groundswell/profile_tool. And if you can't remember that, go to the blog.
Here. Or here. The other one.
Why would it be here?
I don't know.
Okay. So that's number 2. The third tool that we have this week is PollDaddy.
Right.
PollDaddy is really great.
Cool.
It puts polls and creates surveys on your blog or your website. Quite easy, and it's absolutely beautiful. It takes less than a minute to set up. It's almost a no-brainer. If you guys are doing a little more research into social technographics, you'll be able to see that you need to present sometimes your users with really flyweight ways of interacting with the community, and polls and surveys do that. PollDaddy is absolutely great. We use it, and we urge you guys to use it as well to start getting people to build your community and start engaging with your audience.
Right, and the 4th takeaway is actually a reading recommendation. Comes from this issue of Harvard Business Review, and everyone's familiar with Chris Anderson's Long Tail. They might have seen it in Wired, they might have seen it in Harvard Business Review, or maybe read the book itself. It's become so popular that it's in a lot of management, a lot of CXOs vernacular. A lot of businesses are using it to change their business model. So it's become so popular that it's actually time to question it. It's been around for about 2 years now, since 2006, I think. And a new article in Harvard Business Review this month actually examines the return, if it's actually a feasible way to go about your business model. And what she found is that in most cases it is not worth it to go into the long tail. And for all of our clients, the key takeaways is that don't take the long tail and adjust your business model so much. Don't completely flip over your business model and adhere to what it says. Actually use your most popular products, which is kind of anti-long tail strategy, and use that to gain more presence, more popularity, because by definition your most popular products get out to the biggest audience and are the most liked by your customers. Use that to gain presence and sell those longer tail products that you have.
Absolutely. And long tail is something that we actually talk about with a lot of our partners as well, people that we work with, some of our clients. We use it in a lot of strategies that we have. I think one of the key takeaways there as well is that it has to fit within a certain context, and it has to be a right fit for your situation. Something that we always espouse here at eBoost.
Right. That's on the Harvard Business Review website right now, so highly recommend reading it.
Okay, so those are the 4 takeaways of this week. That's the tip du jour of the day, and that's not redundant whatsoever. So right now we're going to end up with, especially since we got such great feedback from everybody that met Mini Misha last week on our on bootstrapping and on Boost Basics. This week what we're going to do is introduce 2 of our interns. One who is leaving us pretty soon.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. Hold it together, man. It's Tatiana Hilko from the Alpha Omega class of eBoost. Let's give her a
into the stage.
Woo! And let's see. Our next person is Early B, and Early B is going to come through. He represents the Alpha Beta Omega class, and this is Nick's intern.
I'm sorry.
No. Hey, scoot over.
And no clap for Brett yet because he has yet to earn it like Tatiana. So, just kidding, Early B. So, let's begin with Tatiana. Tatiana, you are nearing the end of your internship, is that right?
I am.
Okay. And how have you, if you can characterize the internship experience and everything you've experienced over these past 8 weeks, how would you characterize it?
I'd probably say dynamic.
Yeah.
Just because there's a lot more to internet marketing than I ever thought there was, especially coming into it not knowing anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so doing the internship at eBoost taught me all the basics, and then from that kind of built upon those basics after training and getting to work on different client projects and things like that. In particular, my favorite part was doing PPC ads for Google, because I learned how to put the most creative word structures together in a really small space in order to get across what the client was trying to put out for the consumer.
Okay, very cool. Your focus has been more like in terms of your personal goals or in the international space.
Sure.
Right? So let's talk a little bit more about your passion in terms of what you really want to do with, with your career. Where do you see the next step going? You're looking at graduate schools overseas, across the pond, as they say. So talk a little bit more about that and how eBoost, if at all, has helped out